Hi guys. So initially I wanted to delay this session, tonight's session, because there's news with my cats, and I have an appointment tomorrow near Paris, so I have something like 4 hours of road to go there to start the radiotherapy. So I have my first appointment tomorrow at noon. But I wanted to do something. So I just took one of the many faces of this really nice figure from Heroes and Beasts. And I will try to make a rather short live stream about it. So sorry, as you can see, it's a little dark. I'm sorry for that. I undercoated it in black because it's really easy to paint on. It's Chaos Black from Games Workshop. So here we are. I'm using an old setup. I used to do before using some plastic boxes for my wet palettes. Here it was shorter for me to just put some paper towel and some passion paper on plate. So here we are. So there are some wrinkles on the paper. I don't really like that, but this will be okay for just face. First thing first, I need to clean a little my my screen to see the chat box if there's anyone here. Okay, yes, great. Okay, so the chat box is here. Thing is here. Okay, perfect. So the main idea here will be to paint in a quite fast way this little face. So I will take some paint. I like to start with some kind of an orangish tone. I like to have this, this roadmap in mind. Some kind of an orangish tone, so it can be just a little less orangish, more purplish, which will be the case here. I want something a little more, not purple, but magenta-ish, something like that. The idea is always the same. It's to have a solid, quite opaque first coat and work around that using some lights and some shadows. So since we are in black undercoat, I'm using some red, just red from it's Prince August, but it's exactly the reference 926 is exactly the same if you're buying Vallejo Model Color, which is a great brand. I love that brand. Now maybe I will use some yellow ochre. We'll see. Not too much, but just a little bit of that. I'll take some. See if it's any good. Okay, and some blue. Maybe some nice blue, Prussian blue. Yeah, Prussian blue. I think it will be okay. Some Prussian blue. So here, the idea is to combine those colors, trying to find something nice. Okay. Okay, some water here. So I'm using some drops of water because I always hate to use my cleaning water to dilute my paint. I know that some people prefer to use their dirty water for that because it's giving some kind of uniformity. But I don't like that. I'm a control freak and I don't want to do such thing. So first, I will try to mix a nice orangey tone with my red here, some of my yellow ochre, creating something very orangish. Okay, very warm. Okay, just add a little bit of that yellow ochre. Right, of course, I wanted a little bit and I have far too much. That's not a big deal. It'll work like that. Okay. Okay, now a little bit of blue. To desaturate the thing. Let's see where I go. Okay, it's not too bad. Lack a little bit of red, so we'll keep adding some red. Okay. To counterbalance here, so it's there's a lot of back and forth movement to just choose something, and I think it's not too bad here. So we'll use that part. Okay, dilution, not too much. Just load your brush very well here, and I put the first layer there. Okay, just putting paint everywhere. There we are. If you have too much paint in the recesses, try to not let the paint dry in the recesses. Just try to move it or, pull it away. This is one thing I love with Vallejo. You can work the paint. This is a great paint for that. You can work with it. So of course you can find some pots, some colors already done. You don't have to mix your own flesh tones, but it's interesting to show for me to show you how to mix flesh tones, the basics, the very basics of mixing flesh tones. It's not that complicated, but you need to pay some attention and to know the idea behind it, which is not very complicated at all. This is very simple actually. You just have to know a couple of tricks, but when known, it's great. Oh, hi Kimura War Gaming. Hi, hello, and welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So here, this mini has a very nice face with a lot of great features. So I will really work nicely on it. Here I'm just detailing a little more to not put too much paint on the model. There it is. Here we are. So there is a little thing I don't like here. Sorry, it's out of focus. I will try to correct the focus. There it is. There it is. So just here on the jaw, I have a little thing I don't like. I don't know if it's a problem with the undercoat or what, so just remove a little bit of maybe dust or a little grain of something, I don't know. So I'm using my scalpel to just gently remove it because I don't like to have that on my minis. So we'll just remove it. And the earlier the better, you know, when you have such little issues to correct. Just have to, yes, that's it. Because I can just patch the thing up here. Like that. Okay, so I have 3 nice and opaque coats on that figure. So I will just try to create some highlights. For the highlights, I like to use some basic flesh tone. You can use, I have some older one which is a little yellowish, and another true one which is a little more pinkish, so we'll use the pinkish one. And this will be great to draw our first lights. Very first lights, there it is. So since I want to just spare me some time and trouble, I will right away I will use something like carmine red, which is that one. It's a little bit magenta-ish, you know. It's a red on the more magenta part of the spectrum. And I'll try a little something. I will mix it in my base here. Just select part of my base here. And I will use a nice technique called loaded brush. So loaded brush, it's been popularized, spread by guys like sorry, I'm missing his name. I can't remember. Ben Comets, but he didn't invent it. I know that Jennifer Halley used something similar, and this is something you can find in decorative painting for ages. So I'll use it. It's called also double loading technique. So I will load my brush with 2 colors. The first one will be quite diluted, and I will just empty the tip of my brush, take some of my very clear paint without diluting it, and I will try to see if it's working here. Yes, so there it is. So there is a little too much paint. I can remove it, it's not a problem. My brush is a little big for that exercise, you should have known. So this is the first idea here. I really need to have less paint on my brush here. Okay, and I'll try on that part to see if it's better. Yes. Okay. So the idea is the more you empty your brush, the more diluted your paint will be, which is very interesting to make some gradations very fast way. Here I'm just, creating some highlights and creating some midtones, some intermediaries here to correct the first blending, which was not that great. That's not a problem. I can correct it. This technique is very useful if you want to paint in a quite fast way, quite fast and easy way. It's really nice, not that complicated. The first steps are always a little dirty, but very rapidly you'll see that you can improve the thing, just like if you were working with markers. It's really close to this idea of working with markers. I don't know if you have ever tried to use markers, but markers, you can work like that, just using the chameleons one. You can make their tip touch and empty the tip and just have the color of the true color of your marker just coming along. It's great for making gradations. So here I'm doing pretty much the same, just correcting the gradation speed here with my magenta. There. Okay. So now, of course, I will need some colder tones. So I bought some paints, but I have to prepare it before. I need to put something in, some kind of an agitator in the paint pot. So I will create right now what I bought. Spare me some time, but I will just mix with my older paint pots. So I'm using basically some green. It's an intermediate green from a model color Panzer Ace series, but any type of slightly cold green can work. And I will use some turquoise, just to create an emulation of phthalo green, which is a wonderful color if you're used to watercolor. Phthalo green is wonderful, specifically because it's quite transparent, and you can mix some great cold tones with that for flesh tones. So I'll try to use some phthalo green. So I will emulate a phthalo green with this mix here. So I have my emulation, and I will try to create some mixes with my flesh tone here. A little bit of phthalo green, just a little bit. Yeah. And now I'll develop the thing with some clear flesh tone, light flesh tone here. This will be great to correct stuff and begin some work with lights. Here it is. Just a pinch of red to correct this too greenish aspect. Just a pinch. There it is. And now I can try this. Let's see if it's going where it's going. So of course I will light things up here, try to put some lights on some parts. not highlight everything. I need to find a proper way of creating a nice feeling of light here. Okay, it's not too bad. There it is. There it is. So now I will try to correct a little using that, a little bit of that here. So I will mix a lot of things to create some harshes movement for colors. Not too harshes, of course, but a little, not little too hard, but just quite harsh, because I need to have some movements. Why? Because I want to achieve, you know, this porcelain type of flesh. So you need to find a proper good balance between warmth and cold. That's why I'm creating that. So the first steps were just, you know, creating some landmarks. Here it is. More red. Of course, I need to have something more, to have something colder also on just certain parts of the shadows. So we'll use that. Some burnt umber, which is very interesting for that exercise. Some burnt umber here. Just a pinch there, pinch there. Okay, something quite cold. And my clear flesh, which will be great to highlight and correct the value, because of course it's not very saturated here inside this part. So here I'm beginning to work with every dimension of the color. Which is, if you know Mooncell color system, it's hue, value, chroma. And here I'm trying to work with each and every part of the color. So I will have to mix and remix and mix again and try to find proper value. So there will be back and forth movement. I love back and forth movement, I have to say, because it's very close, very related to sculpture. You know, you find your values. You're trying, just as you can carve your clay with your loop tube. Here I'm just trying to find the good values for each and every part, making some adjustments and creating a very nice, trying to create a very nice and interesting flesh tone. There it is. Of course, I want something here for the lips, so we'll use some red here. I'll put some red on the lips. Since it's a woman, I want her to be feminine, and why not a little having a little makeup. So we'll make a really, really red lip. There it is. On smaller figure like that, try to paint only the lower lip, because if you're painting too much of the upper lip, you will have a very, 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 very bad aspect. No disrespect for any sex worker, because I have nothing but the utmost respect for them. But you know, you will have this sluttish, whorish look, which is not truly what I'm aiming here. Oh, thank you, Lord Xim the Great, and welcome my live stream. Happy to see you there. So there it is. I will try to use some purplish. I'm making a not so saturated purple here for the inner part of the eye socket. Sorry. So sorry. I will try to work some shadows right now. So here I'm taking my base. I will create a dark tone. Just underline the eye socket here. So I don't know if I will be able to show every little part, because there is a lot of adjustments to make, and the eyes will be quite tricky to paint because I'm detailing them a lot. There it is. Okay. I will add some of my purplish tone on that very desaturated one, and I will use that to paint the upper lid. So another idea that can help you is to think your palette as something like the Zorn palette. Try to not put too much color. You have some, try to use what you have, and only if you think you need a new information, add it. But here I'm just trying to use what I already have before considering making some other adjustments, further adjustments. I will use some turquoise here just to desaturate a little more this part. Correct it with my burnt umber. Maybe some red too, because this should be very soft. Okay. I will try to use that just for the lower jaw. Because yes, it's a woman, so she will not have some facial hair you can find on men. But even for women, the lower part of the face is always less saturated, it's always a little colder. Now I'll adjust the upper lid, the upper lip. So we need some there it is. And now okay, so there will be a lot of mid-tone creation. We need to put some mid-tones here to have something, of course, smoother. So the first steps are always dirty, you have something not very smooth, not very good, kind of messy and yeah, a little dirty, but it's normal. It's always like that. You just start like that, and you will end up having something good looking, but upon a lot of work. So it's not a truly a fast way to paint, but it's a fast way to paint with good results. Because I want to achieve some kind of really, almost realistic look for her. And here I'm just mixing, some colors, because here it's a little harsh, so I will need to spread the gradation here, enabling some smoother transition between colors, which is very important. On the sides of the nose, I will use something less saturated here. Maybe it's a little too light, but I will correct it. Don't like to have the side of the nose too dark. Actually, I prefer to have something a little less dark, a little softer. There it is. Okay. Nostril. Here it is. So of course I will use that not very saturated here, just for the sides of the lips, because there is a little bit of light here, and it's very nice to highlight it a little. Not too much here, it's a little too much, but I will correct. I need those landmarks. Now, here I will put just a little bit of my base to create a nice mid-tone here. There it is. Okay, I have my mid-tone there. Maybe I will have that, create a new little mid-tone to enable a better transition. So of course you can feather your paint if it's required. Okay, not bad. Now I need more of that very clear flesh here to just draw the upper lid. There it is. To have better understanding of the surface, which is very interesting. So now we're refining. We are in the refining stage, I can use some pure clear here, clear flesh, to just highlight tip of the nose here, cheekbones, there, another one, there. Take some of that red, dilute it a lot, because I want it to correct. There's a little something I need to address here. I want a little more red here. Yeah. Yeah, I something quite cold there. It's kind of cold. We use that. It's kind of cold and very, very not saturated, just on the side here. So this is overkilling it, you know, but I like to use this type of trick. So there. The sides here are almost always quite desaturated. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now I want something for the lower jaw, something more bluish. Maybe we'll use that. And I will use a little bit of that. Correct, yes. And now correct the chin. Here it is. Now it's beginning to be something. I will use some black, not for the face itself, but for the eyes. I'll show you after why. Where's my black? Okay, basic black. For flesh tones, I tend to avoid to use black, at least at the beginning. If you really need the black, use it, but I think it's better to, you know, use it at the end of the process, because you can have this tendency to overuse black, which can be a big problem because this will completely turn off your contrasts. So it's always interesting to use black at the very end of the process. Here I'm just using some black to draw the eyes. The mini is quite well sculpted, so there's everything I need to know here. Of course, I will not let the eyes in black. I will create, you know, the white art, sclera in English. I think it's that. In French, it's clair, but in English, I think it's sclera. The white of the eye, and of course the pupil, or most likely something, you know, iris pupil, more or less linked together, and a little bit of just white for the sparkle, you know, the little reflecting light, just this sparkle of life in the eyes. So I'm sorry if I'm a little out of focus, but here it's very difficult to adjust things since the eyes are quite tiny. Okay. Okay. Now I'll add some lights here on the sides. There it is. Another little issue I have to correct here is that just here it's a little too saturated, so I want it to be less saturated. Little colder. Yeah. Better. Here, lower part of the gel. Just need to correct a little bit of that here. There it is. Maybe I will add just that, just some very lightly pinkish idea. Mixing that, yes. Just to open up a little bit that light. There it is. Okay, that's good. Okay. There it is. So now it's quite interesting because our flesh tones are beginning to be blended and to be mixed into each other. So that's interesting because we will eventually achieve the nice look we're looking for. There, I can use that for the sclera if I want to, so I can just draw a little dot there, here on the side of the eyes, to begin to start the orientation of the gaze there. So I'm working with several steps. I'm trying to give the first orientation like that, and I will correct after that. Here, there it is. So I have the first idea, very first idea. But now I know exactly where the eyes are, because it's not very easy to read on the figure. There it is. There's a little too much. We can correct it. Working on faces can be very... Put the time you need to do this type of work. It's very important. I'm more a disciplined model painter than a gamer. So this, those eyes, if they are not good, they can ruin your paint job. So I'm trying to make something nice and to even correct the sculpture with my paint. I will not add thick paint or stuff like that, but I will try to put the emphasis on some shadows, a little less on others, and put some emphasis on lights and correct the sculpture with my my paint like that. Here I have a little bit of something here, so I will try to address it, sorry, by using mixes from my eyelids here and try to remove some of that really big shadow here. We'll use some darker tones there to tune everything up here. There it is. Okay. create those nice tones here. And also I have a little problem on the lower lid. I will have to address also here. So we can just show that. So of course I can't correct everything, but I will have to try at least correct some stuff. Because I want this face to be nice and smooth and kind of sexy, so try to use some black just to push, you know, I will try to push the shadow lower here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, this is beginning to be very smooth. I love smooth results, specifically on women. I think it's very interesting to have that, to underline some kind of a femininity, you know, which is interesting. There it is. Now I will clean a little bit. I will just put some black here on the sides just to clean and make the face pop a little more, to not, you know, overwork this part. So we'll just clean things. It's a cleaning process here to just have a nice drawing on the face and see exactly where I go with that paint job. So painting faces is definitely a challenge, but it's a very rewarding one. I love to do that. I love to paint flesh tones. This is something I really enjoy, more than pretty much the only thing I enjoy a little more is painting metallics, you know, with NMM technique. But yes, it's pretty much, it's almost the same pleasure. I love to paint flesh tones. This is you can really free yourself and try things, and just allow you to be very creative in the process. The process in itself is not that complicated. You just need to avoid to have some dull flesh tones, so never curb your capacity of making contrasts is very important. There is nothing such as too much contrast can add contrast. The only thing you need to understand is how to tune your contrasts. A really important thing to understand is that you need a system to think. It's very important. You can free yourself from any system, but not until learning how to use a system. So I'm always thinking with the Munsell color system, which is very useful and very intuitive. You can also, if you're French, maybe you know Chevrol. It's basically the same thing. There's some minor differences, but nothing too complex to understand. But there's a lot of other systems. Lately, I saw a video from Cesar Cordoba on YouTube. He's a Spanish painter, wonderful one, not figure painter, Spanish painter. I mean, artist on canvas. He's great. He's wonderful. His videos are great. The guy with your subscription, if you're interested in colors and why it's so important to use. And why I want personally to use more monopigmented paints, just watch his videos. You know, you can literally make a blue, which is nonsensical for a lot of people. I can make blue using some phthalo green and some dioxazine purple, for example. And he just talks about a new way, a new not color system, but a new chromatic circle, which is not, the basic one we're used to. I'm searching mine. I don't know where I put it. No. Which is very theoretical, not very intuitive, not very useful actually. And there's a new one. I can't remember the name of the guy developing that, which is based upon monopigmented paints, and it's really interesting. I mean, this type of color system, this type of system of thinking, set of mind for color is great. I mean, that's wonderful. That's what can help you to go further and to avoid being completely stuck with your chromatic color theory stuff. No, things are moving faster and further right now, and there's a lot of really good work to try to understand. So yeah, Cesar Cordoba, wonderful. Here I have a little bit of neck here to paint, so I will use some mixes of what I already have. We'll try to find something not too much saturated, but not too much desaturated either. Trying to find some kind of a balance. You will most likely hear me talking about balance pretty much 100 times per minute. This is very important. Your colors, when you're adding something somewhere, this will change the balance. So you need to seek the balance. So you're adding something, you're adding some information somewhere, this will change the balance. So you need to correct this balance. Now I need to just open a little that I did here. I want to have more light on this gaze. Here we are. If we have too much light, never a problem. Always can darken things. And if it's too dark, you always can lighten things. Nothing is impossible to do with paints, specifically with mini paints like that, hobby paints, because they're extremely opaque. It's very interesting to use them for that purpose. So now more of that very light color here for the chin. I want to completely blend and highlight the chin. There it is. Try to soften this color here. Maybe I'm trying to put the soft tones, very soft tones there. See the part here, just yeah, I need to have a little more of that. How can I say that? Those cool saturated parts here. There it is. Lower eyelid is there. So here the problem is with the sculpt, the sculpture. It's, I don't know why, but the eyes are not straight. So we'll have to. They are not truly symmetrical. So we'll have to try to tweak things a little bit to correct that thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's the problem is with the impression, you know, the not impression, but the printing. Sorry, the printing. With the printing part, maybe there have been some problems, so we'll have to correct that with my paint. I will. I can. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Now I will use some of that burnt umber blue, and I will achieve a nice very dark color, almost like black, not truly black, just add some red because this so-called burnt umber is closer to a natural umber than truly burnt umber. So I need to add some red to emulate that. Here it is. Now I will put some red, more red, to create a nice shadow, and I will just try to make the upper lip, but no, I'm not trying to paint the upper lip, I'm trying to paint the lower part here, just the recess with red, because as I said earlier, if you're putting too much red on the upper lip, you will have a very vulgar look. So this is not something I want. I want to remain feminine and soft. And I will use some of that very, very light flesh tone to create a little bit of light just on the edge here. There. No, because you have this part here which is catching the light. So I need to create that on the figure. Of course, I will use that also as a shadow for this lower lip, just under the lower lip here. Just there. More red to highlight here. And of course, just nice sparkle. There it is. It's too much. Not a problem, I'll correct it. My brush is a little too old. I don't have a nice tip. It's not enough. So I have to change my brush. There it is. Just now this very soft soft sparkle here. Use that. Yeah. I'll use this pinkish thing just to create some interest. There it is. Now, so here just trying to uniformize a little this part and that part too. There. So as you can see, the face is now looking a little more realistic, and it's not really easy to show you guys because it's a small face and my lights are not perfect. My actual true lights are not perfect, and they're not perfectly matching the way I'm painting here. And YouTube is ruining my colors. But in hand, I have achieved nice, almost porcelain looking skin, which is exactly what I was aiming to. In hand, it's quite good looking. I'm quite satisfied, I have to say. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Now I will try, really try to finish the correction for this eye, which is not really in the right place. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Maybe I can draw a very dark spot. Just there. There. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So here I'm just glazing to achieve the nice warm result I need for this side of the cheeks. Now I will finish this face with some very light mixes. There, just try to smooth things up a little. There it is. Just that. Just here on the side here, the cheeks. There it is, and now pretty much the same thing here. So on these parts I need to, to have a little more of opacity. It's not opaque enough, so I'm just adding some cold tones, trying to find the right value to correct a little the tone here. There it is. It's not too bad. The under part of the nose can be quite warm, not too warm, but I will add some red in that very dark mix. I will work the under part of the nose. Here, achieve a nice looking result. There it is. shoulder part for the bridge. Of course, nostrils, they are catching a little bit of light, so I need to draw them here. Inner part, there it is. Okay. Using a little bit of black, so here we will draw the eyebrows. So I need to be very soft, because if your eyebrows are too thick, this will ruin your model. So you need to stay focused on that, drawing your eyebrows to draw something not too thick, because I know that the tendency right nowadays is to have some quite thick eyebrows for women, and I kind of love that look. It's not a problem, but for models like that, it's quite small. So just a little too much of something is really too much. So that's why I'm trying to have some very nice eyebrows, not too big, not too thick. I need them to be small, soft, sweet, nice looking. Yeah, like that. Very sweet. And yes, of course, right now, some finishing touches, and I will stop there because I have an appointment tomorrow at noon near Paris for my beloved cat. She's ill, is not good, and there's only 3 places in France in which you can have some radiotherapy for your pet. And since Nantes, which is really near, is a city, I live near this city, but Nantes wasn't available because they have some work to do with their radiotherapy machine, and the students are not there also because hi Ray, because it's there's holidays, so the only available place was Paris or Lille, and Lille is very far from where I live. My cat has an appointment tomorrow near Paris to begin the radiotherapy. Thanks for asking. So I will have maybe 3-4 hours of road. So this will be quite a journey with my cat mewing in my car. And I will send him to this good hospital, this good clinic, and he will have some radiotherapy. Unfortunately, he will. In 3 weeks, this will be just a bad memory. Yeah, I hope. There is something like 75% chances for him to be great. So I have some good feelings. I hope. I really have some hopes for him. So that's why my live stream tonight will be a little shorter, because I have a lot of things to do. My car is a mess. I'm a very messy guy, so my car is a mess. I need to. Yeah, 75%. Yes. So I will have to, just empty the thing, clean the thing a little, and we'll be okay. No, thank you. The oncologist here, I made him see an oncologist in Nantes. She said to me that it was the best thing for him because he is in great shape. I mean, then he has very good health. This cat is pretty much in perfect health. So the best thing for him is to have some radiations, and yeah, maybe in 3 weeks, 1 month, the thing will be. We can expect a remission, and since he's 11, 12 years old, a remission is good. So yep, 75% chance. Let's hope. So here I'm just. No, it's quite big actually. It's quite big. It's quite big because this is almost preventing him from respirating, from one of his nostrils. It's clogging some parts of his respiratory system. So it's a quite big one. The thing, it shrunk a little because of the because there's been an infection on top of that. So with proper antibiotics, with this proper medication, we managed to shrink that a little. But it's kind of a nasty lymphoma. But for pets, they're using, I think, quite good amount of radiations. But that's true. The vet I saw just said to me we took it quite in quite early stage, so signs are good. Signs are good. It's not moving. It's just right in the nose. It's not moving at all. Yeah, it's he is not very lucky to have that, but as an unlucky guy, he's quite lucky because it's not the worst scenario. Yeah. He has a good chance, yes. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's why I want to. I want to do it because I couldn't, watch my cat not being good because I didn't try my best to save him. So it's something I can't. I can't even imagine that. So I need to try everything. Since he's in good shape, he can, he can be resilient. He can endure that. Yes, this will not be cool for him, but he can endure that. So yeah, let's go. We'll see. Let's hope. And if it's not working enough, it's always possible to start chemo. And upon that, if it's really condemned, just corticoids, and we'll meet his fate, unfortunately. But yeah, I try to stay positive. Here, which is not really sounding like me because I'm not truly a positive guy. But when there's some very, very harsh stuff like that, I need to stay positive to deal with the problem. Yeah, because I can't afford to be negative. I need to stay positive for my cats because I love that little piece of fur. So yes, positive is good, and I need to stay positive. But I almost canceled my live stream today. But so if ever, I'm sorry, I missed your name. Um, but if ever, Renato, guy behind Heroes&Beast, if if you're passing by, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to show what I said I will show, but tonight it's quite harsh because I need to. I can't stay too late. So sorry, it's just face. Of course, I will paint everything and I will show every part. But yeah, because I have an appointment tomorrow, this will be quite difficult. But yeah, so far I'm happy with the result. It's a nice looking face, and I can show you how to obtain the better from that little sculpture, which is very nice. Oh yeah, you too. You're yeah, great pets. Oh yeah, you love cats too. Yeah, great pets, great company. Exactly. He's he's very funny. He's very talkative. He talks, always mewing, but trying almost as if he were responding to me. It's really, really strange. Okay. So we have a very nice and soft face. Try to make some focus here. Oh yeah, yours too is very talkative. Okay, we'll just make the earring just for the fun because I have some of that sorry, yellow ochre. Oh, that's cool. Loving cats. Love loving cats. It's yes. And we I really like to start, the day with a nice purr, having this a little fellow on the bed. It's so cool. I really love cats, and really love my cats. I love cats in general, but of course my cats. I think I do pretty much anything for him. They're so nice. Love this. Can be annoying, but the annoyance is is pretty much always funny. So since I'm making sport again, I'm working out a lot lately. I'm eating a lot of proteins and some kind of and a lot of tuna. In can, because it's easy. There's a very high protein, so it's very interesting for me. And when I open the thing, it can be on the bed, just on the second floor. You will just hear the thing run in the kitchen and mewing almost nonstop, because I need to pay a tribute. I need to give him his share. It's He needs his share of tuna. There. Now I will put some yellow, golden yellow. Oh yeah. Sometimes I'm thinking when he's very, very pushy, very he insists a lot. I'm thinking that he's mewing like, am I mewing in French? Don't you understand that I want that? It's really funny. But yeah, just to say something about this very nice model, GG Heroes and Beasts. It's funny, it's good to paint. I really enjoy it so far. This face is nice, definitely very nice. So yeah, well played. Yeah, and I can be difficult to satisfy when it comes to faces, specifically female faces. This one is great. It's cool. There's a little thing in the eyes, but I think it's a problem with the impression. Sorry. In French, we say impression. That's why I'm saying that. With the print. Oh, sorry. I'm missing my. I'm losing my English sometimes. It's truly a bummer for me. Oh, he likes vegetables, your cat. That's strange. But it's a cat, so everything is possible. He likes vegetables. That's very, very not common. Good. don't know, there's a little bit of something, just I can feel it on the tip of the blade, so that's why I'm scratching a little bit. There's something I want to remove because it's messing with the smoothness of my gradations, which is not something I can allow to happen here. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Like some lettuce before his cat food. Oh, and you're buying some cat food from the vet, which, yeah, something I should consider to do, but using cat food from the supermarket, which is not that good, I have to say. But yes, maybe I should try to buy some good stuff from the vet. It'd be better. Definitely. Now we use some of that clear flesh tone. Oh, you put fresh cooked chicken. And you will go for the cucumber or arugula first. That's strange, but cool. Oh yeah, you put a video of that on your channel. I'll check that. Love cat videos. It's always funny. So here it is. The earring is pretty much painted. Correct a few things here and there with, trying to tune the saturation, and I think this will be enough. Okay, I don't know if I make her a blondie or a brunette. I think I will make her blondie, quite dark blonde, not too fair haired, but something in between. Yeah. We'll use that since I have too much of that paint here. I want that. Okay. And that. It's good. Good enough. Good. Oh, if you put a link, this will most likely not work because I don't know why I need to make you a moderator of my channel to put a link. So if you need to put a link, just wait a little. If I'm doing that, clicking that. Okay. Now you can put a link if you need to. Yeah, great. I have the link. So watch that. Okay. Oh, it's sweet. It's beautiful. Beautiful cat. So 4 plates. Oh yeah. Seems to be very loving. And okay. Prefer vegetables. That's true. So nice. Yeah, it's really, really loving cat. It's a very, very nice, loving, and funny cat. I have to say, that's cool. I really cherish these moments, specifically when it's the future is quite uncertain. Yeah, love cats. There it is. So I will just put that on the hairs. In the air, sorry. Here it is. It's good. Nice and okay. Same goes on the other side here. Oh, that time it was cucumber. Cucumber. It's funny considering the amount of videos of cat afraid of cucumbers. You can find online. Yeah. Yeah, I feel likes it. Is it strands of hairs or is it the earring here? Don't know. Thinks it's hair, but I'm not very sure. There we are. And now we'll put some yellow, but I want to break that yellowish part because brown hairs are not truly yellow. Here, that to correct. Okay, let's see. Just it randomly. Let me see if it's okay or not. Always big first. But that's funny. It's really funny. Your cat is really, really nice. It's really good looking. Love. It's really cute. Okay, and there's a problem with taurine. Spelling of taurine? I think it's... okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will make a little video specifically if we are able to celebrate vanishing of that nasty lymphoma. We'll do a special live stream with a cat reveal. Could be great. Like, I really would like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's nice. Just add a little bit of yellow to achieve a blonder look, but not too much of it. Just a little. There. Because hairs can shine, catch some lights. There it is. There. Okay, so things are good here. Good. Nice. Okay. So here it is. Oh yeah. Hi Joe. Your cat is an aristocrat. Use that for horns because I'm sorry for that pun. She's horny. Okay, sorry. I should be cancelled for that. I confess I'm a very stupid guy. I pretty much never grew up. I love, poo jokes and bad puns. Sorry for that. But yes, she's horny. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, crap. Need to have some moss here. Should I be considered a toxic male? Don't know, but I like my puns. Even if they're bad. But yes, overall, it's a nice little model. I'm pleased to have painted that. Specifically, since I was considering to cancel tonight, I'm happy to not have to. You think there is a chat you can't see? No, I was just saying a very bad pun, like that because she has horns. She's a girl. She has horns. Just said that she was horny. Yes, I am stupid. I can't help myself. These very stupid puns is is really always making me chuckle. Okay, now I will have to make some bony looking things. So we'll try to use what I already have to not put too much paint, too much new paint on that palette. Of course, here I will do something very interesting. The horns, when you have some horns to make, horns can have a lot of shapes, a lot of colors, but here I will try to use this tendency to have darker tips and a lighter body here. So this will help me to keep the eyes, to keep the viewers gaze here. So I will just try to draw a little bit of texture. We'll see if it's working or not here. So we just draw some stripes. So for now, it's just very basic. It's very basic stripes, and I can always work around that to make proper shapes and proper look of that texture here. Trying to go from this very rather not that interesting looking stripes I made to something better and more interesting. Yeah. Just saying that because sometimes the YouTube or YouTube overloads, they seems to be quite sensitive about humor and those very, for them, borderline jokes, which I don't think it's borderline, but YouTube is strange lately. There's a lot of very strange things occurring on the platform. It's rather concerning, I have to say. But yeah. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure, but this is truly. I'm kind of. I'm very concerning about YouTube and how they enforce, this type of censorship. So I should mind my words a little more. Okay. Oh, and Joe, you're living close to the biggest port of the country, so yeah. Imagine. I can imagine. Okay, it's not too bad, I think. There is something, I'd say, quite nice occurring right now. I'm not that unhappy with what I've done, so that's good. Oh, horny, no, I don't think it's a swear word. But I'm not a native English speaker, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So there is a slight texture on the model which has been sculpted, but it's very soft. But yeah, it's here, so it's working quite well, I'd say. Kind of happy. I really love to. Oh, and yeah, Joe, you said I've definitely worked or worked in cheap repairs, so there's nothing you have not heard. Yeah. Yes, just was seeing that this is very soft texture, stripe texture on the horns. Is it's soft, but it's here, and it's a really nice to paint. It's not very difficult. I have to say this model is surprisingly nice. I'm really having kind of a lot of fun to paint that. It's really enjoyable, and coming from me, it's really a compliment. I enjoy the process so far. Oh yeah, what's really embarrassing, right? Here it is. There I will put some black, and I will make a little bit of, I will put a little bit of blue to have a nice and deeper black, because if you're just adding a little bit of blue in your black, you can achieve a really nice and deeper result than just black. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. True. True. I can understand. It's never been a taboo in my family, so the how can I say that, the annoyance, but the disturbance was very mild in my family. But yeah, I can understand. It can be very strange. Quite disturbing, yes. Okay. Okay, now just try to uniformize the shadows here. There it is, and there it is too. Yes. Yep. Specifically when caught off guard. Okay. Now I should put some white, but I will use not white. I will use that very clear flesh tone. Just there, and poof, there it is, just on the tip here. This would be great. Horns are colored right now, so that's cool. Yeah, just make some kind of a little half tone here. Correct a little bit, some stuff there, and there it is. And some pure black just for the darkest shadows. Oh, you had a proposition, Joe. What was that proposition? That's can be great if you have a change in your career. Company wants to hire you, or something like that. Paint that red. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's really cool. That's great. Making prosthetics. It can be really interesting. you have to go in depth in in morphology, of course, anatomy, but morphology also. It's great. Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. Definitely. It's a really, really good opportunity. Yeah, of course. Really interesting. And you will keep making minis as a side job, or just stop it and dedicate yourself completely to that. You spend 2 days, 2 days working there. It's great. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, hi, ADC models. Hello, salut. And you make more minis now. Yeah, great. But that's very interesting because, I'm almost cursing myself to try to follow that path, to follow try to make your patient to make a living out of your patient, because definitely it's not working. So if you can do that, just go for it. That's wonderful. That's wonderful for you. Specifically, if you can keep making minis as side job, so that's great. Oh, yeah. See you next time, Ray. Thanks for passing by. I'm always blessed to see you here. And yeah, your cat is really really nice. And thank you for your kindness and your kind words for my little furry fella. Yeah, I'll keep you informed. And yeah, see you next time. And thanks if you are liking the mini. Thank you. There it's a little orangish here. I will use that. Oh no, more reddish thing here. Yeah, job security, decent salary, and 955 days. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, we say, oh yeah, okay, from 9 to 5. Okay, it's the work, the working hours, from 9 to 5. Good, 5 days. So you have your weekends. That's almost sounding too good to be true. That's good. Great. So here it's too much, but it's not a problem. I have this tendency to put too much light on my reds because I will glaze over it. So I don't care if I have too much lights on my reds because glazing. Here it is. Here. That's wonderful. Thanks, Ray, and yeah, see you soon. The next one. Thanks. There it is. Now, glaze. Okay. There it is. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yes, yes. I have, one of my best friend's companion. She is also a graphic designer with a lot of experience. She worked in, for several advertising companies, and yeah, it's extremely difficult for her to find a really decent pet job right now. So yeah, it's really a jungle, just like you said. So yes, I think it's good. It's good for you if you can take that opportunity and learn new skills. And work in this very can be very rewarding as a job, and you will be one of the very few people that are able to do that. So you most likely never know unemployment again. So yeah, great, wonderful. No, you were almost feeling bad, like betraying your tribe. Nah. If you have some security, if you're tired of, trying to find some gigs, definitely, it's great. It's a great opportunity. It's really a great one. Yes, yes. I would love to have some opportunities too. Please. Please. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Miniature sculpting, painting, casting. It's a really, really good way to tackle a lot of various things and learn about a lot of diverse things. Can help to understand some complicated process, specifically involving molding, casting, sculpting. Even though if it's not in miniature domain. Oh yeah. That's cool. Sometimes I thought I should have worked in the dental prosthetic industry, making some tooth, fake tooth. That can be a great career for people liking miniatures. That's good. Okay. Crap. It's not easy to plan things, but it's working. You two for today. You said you would. Oh yeah, okay. Was learning mixing silicon to flesh tones using your hands as model. Oh yeah, great. And you have a friend doing working as a tooth prosthetic making. Yeah. That or jewelry. I think I would really enjoy myself making jewels, but it's a little too late for me, I think. Oh yeah, they're using some 3D printing involved. You mean in your job or in your friend's one? I mean your new job? Okay. Great. Now I need to put that here. Oh, dental prosthetics. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that they were using 3D printing. But yes, it's not surprising at all. Okay. Right. Okay, so his face is nice and coming to an end, I think. Just wanted to paint only the face, but I get caught in the process, so I pretty much painted all the head. So nice and nice. Okay, it's kind of okay, I think. Yo, oh, it's not blue tack, yellow tack is messy. Yeah, just have your workshop, your dentist can take the money, just find their way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just finish the neck, and after that I call it done. I want some colder things here. Yeah, colder tones for the neck. Shadows can be shadows. Half shadows can be quite warm. But my lights, I want them to be soft and quite cool here. tomorrow I can't, you know, figure out that tomorrow I will be in Paris. This is strange. This is a very strange and not so nice feeling. But yes, tomorrow I'll be very near to Paris, a city very close to Paris, which is called Créteil. And my little cat will go there for his radiotherapy. So finger crossed. I really am glad to not have cancelled tonight. I really needed to paint something. Okay, and then now I have to put a little bit more of that. Great. For my cat, yes, 75%, something like that. The oncologist told me so. So yes, there are some good chances. I hope the problem is not money, but it's the ceiling. You know, I can't spend too much in one time, so. I wanted to, you know, to raise that ceiling in the at the bank today, but they were closed. So, and I don't know if my app will work. So let's hope that I will have enough money to go there. Because I'm using a highway, it will be faster. But yes, we'll see. We'll see. But we need to do something because he's in really good condition. I mean, he's in good shape. He's great. He has a great health. So apart from that, it's nasty lymphoma. But yep. So there are some very good chances for him. Now the last step I will do for tonight, I will put some matte, not varnish, it's some pretty much same thing, some thinner, which is basically paint without color. It's a really good medium, and I will use it just for. There is a little thing I have to say about the reds in the Vallejo brand. They're kind of glossy, and I really don't like that. So I will correct that by adding some of that medium on top, and this will help me to correct this aspect, this glossy aspect I don't like. Do you know when oh yes, I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving. I hope my car will work because it's not in so good shape, but this will eventually work. So yeah, I will have to drive something like 3 hours and a half, 4 hours, something like that. So I will go. I hope not going full crazy with my cat mewing in his box, but this is the only way to help him. I mean, not the only way, but the best one. The oncologist just said to me, "This is the best for your cat. Yeah, you want results. You want to give him every chance as possible. Go there, do that." So I'll go there and I will do that. 1 month. This will take 1 month. So I will let my cat there because I can't, just every 2 days make 4 hours driving 4 hours for 2 times in the day, back and forth. So I will let my cat there for 1 month. Upon that, take him back home, and let's hope that this will work. If it's not working or not enough, he will have a chemo, and we'll see. And if it's really not working, corticoids until the end. Oh yeah, mine is not that really enjoying such thing because it's always to go to the vet, so knows that. Hi, Kenneth. No, thank you, Joe. I really hope. Sometimes I'm just thinking like I'm, like Jeremy from the Quartering. When he lost his dog, it was miserable. I mean, really miserable. And yeah, I prefer to not think losing my cat. So yeah, let's hope. And yeah, thank you. And Kenneth, yes, my cat. I will go. Thanks for asking. I'll go tomorrow near Paris. So I will have something like four hours. It's a trip of 4 hours. From my town to Paris, because he will have some radiotherapy because we know that it's a lymphoma, and we know now that this lymphoma is strictly clogging the nose, but not didn't spread anywhere. So radiotherapy would work. There is 75% chance for it to work. So yeah. Oh yeah, okay, Joe. I think that you go with him in your summer house, and he likes it there. Right. Thank you, Kenneth, for the face. No, I will paint the body in live stream, but since I have to wrap things up early because of my trip for my appointment tomorrow near Paris, I almost canceled, but I prefer to make something because Renato from Heroes and Beast is not responsible for anything. So I want to show what I said I'll show. So I try to just paint one little thing to show something, to show some techniques, and to show a nice result on a very little part. So I took one of the many heads and just painted it alive to show a little bit of something and finished work. I don't know why it's glossy. It shouldn't be glossy. Maybe I should just... Oh yeah, you too. Oh, you have a service dog. Yeah. Really have a lot of, bounce links with our little friends. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. It shouldn't be glossy anymore. I don't know why it's still glossy. Okay. Sorry, I will use my hair dryer. Cool. Okay, almost got rid of that glossiness. A little last step here, and I think this will be okay. Just put a nice and quite thick coat. Okay. Sorry for the noise. Okay, that's it. Less glossy. There's a little bit of glossiness, but not too much. So yeah, here it is. So the nice face for that mini. Something very interesting. I put some kind of several layers of paint, and we can still see just a little bit of this, this very soft printing marks. So just to say that you have to put some very thick paint if you want to completely mask the details of your figure. So you have a room for putting a lot of paint and not completely destroying your figure. Oh, you said that your service dog is for anxiety and self-harm. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Great. So yeah, it's very very helping friend, helping furry friend. That's cool. Sometimes it's really important to yes to have such help. So great. I can yeah, I can imagine the links you have. Yeah. Yes. Oh, we love them. We love them, and yeah, we need them. Mm-mm. Okay. So the last thing I will do, but not during the live stream because this will I will have to have my nose right on the figure. I will just try to not try. I will do that. I will put a nice white dot just in the eyes, in the black part of the eyes, and maybe I will because it's a little bigger than Warhammer classic Warhammer figure, so maybe I could make some colors on the eyes. So I will we'll see, but I will have to do it off screen because I will have to be very very close to the model. So for now, here we are. Not perfect, but kind of finished. I think it's good. I will let it like that and paint the other faces with this something like that. Pretty much the same colors. So there's a good amount of quite warm tones, some reds, more magentas to have something a little pinkish, and some cold lights here and there to achieve a nice porcelain look, as if she put some rice powder on her face. I really enjoyed its kind of look, not over contoured. Oh yeah, and it keeps your brain active too. Yeah. Right. That's important. Yeah, stay active, active brain. It's really, really important. I'm I don't have this level of anxiety. I have some kind of an anxiety, but no, I don't. Since I am lucky enough to do just what I want, this is really relieving for me. But my cat is good help when I'm feeling not that good. When I see him and I have a nice chuckle and in a nice moment, very sweet moment, playing with him or just petting him. I love them. I love that little piece of fur. It's so nice. No, it's some kind of a very doggish cat. Not truly like a dog, but yeah, it's very talkative, very communicative, and he definitely answered when I called him. He's a very nice guy. Always, always having some, always cuddling, never bite. or scratch. Was just never was. He is just nice. So yeah, I hope that we we can help him, and yes, help him to have a proper nice life in good conditions with good quality. So yes, here it is. I will have to call out, not call out, but to cut and to wrap this up. Sorry, uh, since I have to get ready to my trip for tomorrow. I should be sleeping, but I don't know if I can sleep. This is very stupid, but I have for a trip of 4 hours to do tomorrow. Driving 4 hours in the highway, I need a proper sleep, but I'm too anxious and excited to do so. Oh, you said, Joe, your cat talks back and responds to nods and whistles. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, and I learned that my cat is knows how to open windows. He managed to open a window. He knows how to open doors. At Windows, it's definitely a new thing. And I think it's a question of time before he understands, sorry, how to use a key. I saw him several times, using his paw on the key, just trying to move the thing. He knew that, yeah, the door won't open because there is a little thing. You need to tweak a little thing under the handle to open. Oh yeah, for me, 4 hours is a long drive. Yeah. Oh yeah, in Australia, 4 hour drive. Yeah, can imagine. Yes. Oh, for us, it's in France, everything is it's kind of small. It's not completely in France. It's in Europe. Some people are baffled by that. In France, you can move if you're moving something like 800-900 kilometers. Basically, they're speaking another language. You can reach Germany. So yes, for me, and I'm not trained for that either. I mean, I'm not a driver, that much of a driver. I drive, but these longer distances is something I used to do when I was younger. Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh, you like? That's great. And all the best for the furball. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. In case you can reach the borders in 4 hours. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh yes, Kenneth. If cats had some, they would probably rule the world. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But they're ruling over people that have thumbs. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. So here, not that much of a glossiness. That's cool. I'm considering vernishing it when everything will be painted because I need to send it back to Renato from Heroes&Beast. So because yes, it was a deal. So maybe I should consider varnishing it. Most likely never varnish my figures, but when they have to be handled, maybe I will. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, you can drop some thumbs up if you like it, or thumbs down if you dislike it. And yes, if you're not following me, you can find every links in the description box down below for my social medias. And of course, thanks to Heroes&Beast Miniatures. Sorry to make just some tiny bits here and there, but circumstances are not really really easy for me, and I don't want to mess up. So this was a good warm up for me. I think maybe later this week or the week after, I will the next Monday. I mean, I will be ready to paint the main part, and yeah. Since then, I hope that this has been informative. It's been a nice way to show how to paint faces. And yes, until next time, take care. Thanks everyone. Thanks Joe, Kenneth, Ray, Edison Models, also Lord Xin the Great, and Chimera Wargaming. Thanks a lot. And yeah, see you soon in the next live stream. Oh, you said, Joe, yours wanted whiskas. Okay. Good night. Night, Kenneth. And good night, Joe. And thanks, everyone. It's a great support. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And see you on the next one. So, I don't know. Maybe this week or next Monday. So thanks, and yeah, see you very soon. Bye.